The KIRKSVILLE Experience, a commitment to excellence. The decision to become a physician is just the first of many choices that you will make over the next several years to fulfill your dreams and aspirations. Some of these decisions you may have already thought about, like which medical specialty interests you. However, the most important decision that you will make is what kind of physician you want to be. In order to make that choice, you should first understand the options available. Most pre-med students are familiar with the functions and role of the physician. However, if you envision yourself as a doctor that is interested in a holistic approach, as well as the treatment of specific disease or illness, the osteopathic medical profession may be the most rewarding in meeting both your educational and personal goals. In 1874, Dr. Andrew Taylor Still, a pioneer physician, recognized that many of the accepted methods of medical treatment were both inhumane and ineffective. Based in large part upon Hippocrates' teachings, Dr. Still developed a holistic philosophy of treatment. He believed that man must be considered as a unit, and that one part of the body cannot be sick without other parts being affected. This approach to health care, with major emphasis on the musculoskeletal system, came to be known as osteopathic medicine. The care and treatment of the entire person, with great attention to prevention and a focus on wellness, has become a hallmark of the profession. The first school of osteopathy opened in 1892, the American School of Osteopathy, now the KIRKSVILLE College of Osteopathic Medicine. KCOM has provided much of the leadership enabling osteopathy to develop its distinctive strengths and to achieve full professional recognition. C. Everett Koop, Surgeon General of the United States.
It's a special pleasure to be here in Kirksville, which our class president, Mitch Adams, reminded me is the heartland of osteopathic medicine. I feel a special kinship for osteopathic medicine because of its consistent and abiding concern for the role of the family in the context of good patient care.
Today, nearly 100 years later, KCOM continues to be the premier osteopathic medical school in the country. With an enrollment that exceeds 500 students from 42 states and numerous foreign countries, KCOM graduates 130 physicians annually. Since its founding, the college has graduated over 14,000 osteopathic physicians. Today, over 4,800 graduates enjoy the same professional rights and privileges as MDs throughout the United States. The four-year curriculum at KCOM includes 2 years of basic science courses and 2 years of clinical training. 72 clinicians and 29 basic scientists provide instruction in 18 medical disciplines, including osteopathic manipulative medicine. Upon completion of studies, students are proficient in the utilization of the latest scientifically accepted diagnostic and treatment practices as they relate to all aspects of healthcare. KCOM continues its strong tradition of training osteopathic physicians in general practice and family care, while providing clinical rotations in areas such as surgery, radiology, obstetrics gynecology, psychiatry, and gerontology. The college's sports medicine program attracts a high degree of interest among students. Many of KCOM's graduates are leaders in the field and serve as physicians for sports teams on the high school, college, and professional levels.
I got to know a number of osteopathic physicians when I sold pharmaceuticals. Several of them suggested that I might pursue a career in osteopathic medicine. It was a big career move, but I'm really glad that I did it.
While we as osteopathic students emphasize more on the musculoskeletal system, we get the same basic education that MDs do and can in fact practice and do everything that they do.
When I first started looking at medical schools, my academic advisors did not know much about osteopathy. Fortunately, I was able to learn from my brother-in-law, who was in a residency program with osteopaths, and decided it was the type of physician I wanted to be.
I learned about osteopathy while working as a paramedic in Michigan. What really appealed to me about KCOM is the strong emphasis on family practice.
At KCOM, there is a total commitment to excellence in education. The campus is part of a modern medical complex, which includes the KIRKSVILLE Osteopathic Medical Center, Gutenzahn Clinic, a new multi-million-dollar diagnostic and treatment center, Laughlin Pavilion, a psychiatric hospital and substance abuse treatment center, Twin Pines, an adult care center, and a network of rural health care clinics within a 60-mile radius of the college. Through classroom and laboratory instruction, students learn the basic sciences and use of the latest technology, then apply this knowledge through hands-on patient treatment. At KCOM, students spend 18 months in clinical training at hospitals and clinics of their choice nationwide. In addition, graduates who wish to specialize can choose from 10 residency programs.
Having hospital facilities here on the KCOM campus were an important reason for me choosing KCOM. The facilities are excellent. They've really helped enhance my medical education.
The cost of attending KCOM is well worth the benefits I'll receive. Graduating from KCOM carries a lot of weight in the medical profession.
Before coming to KCOM, I researched the basic science faculty. I found them to have very good training, and one of the nice things is that they're very helpful to the students.
There's something very special about KCOM, something unique about the people and the quality of education, a total environment that'll make a better physician.
These KCOM students are sharing something very special known as the KIRKSVILLE Experience. Ask any KCOM graduate what was the best aspect of their educational experience, and you will learn that it was being part of a close, caring community. The faculty takes a personal interest in each student's needs and pride in their accomplishments. The lasting relationships and feelings of camaraderie students establish with each other has special meaning both during and after the time spent in Kirksville.
One of the things that attracted me to KCOM was the camaraderie among students and faculty.
The student body was wonderful. I think that was a big part of my good experience.
One of the nice things about KCOM is the friendly attitude you find here, and especially the camaraderie among the students. Once you get to Kirksville, it's like finding a whole new family.
If you have any problems, if you have any questions, you could definitely go and talk to a faculty member, which I don't think is possible at most schools.
When you first come to Kirksville, you really appreciate the camaraderie between the students. It's really nice to know that there's a support group in your class and that everybody's going to make it through together.
I came from a big undergraduate school where maybe 2 professors in 4 years remembered my name because the classes had up to 200 students each. At KCOM, I really feel like an individual and that the professors really care. We call it the KIRKSVILLE Experience, and it's things like a professor staying in his lab until 10 o'clock at night so students can use microscopes, or if you're having problems, the administration decided on peer tutoring within a week. Attitudes like that really make a difference, and I tell anyone to come to KCOM.
Since becoming a physician takes a significant commitment of time and money, KCOM offers more than $350,000 in scholarships and $9 million in other sources of financial assistance annually. The college staff works closely with students to assist them in obtaining the funding necessary to complete their education, to make this important investment in their future. Realizing that spouses have their own personal and professional needs, KCOM offers an orientation program for spouses, including job search assistance, child care referral, and family counseling. Located in the northeastern part of Missouri, students feel immediately at home in Kirksville, a unique, caring, affordable community with a cost of living well below the national average. Kirksville is also home to Northeast Missouri State University, Missouri's nationally acclaimed liberal arts and science college. Northeast Missouri State offers KCOM students and their families employment, educational, cultural, social, and recreational opportunities. Situated in one of the most beautiful areas of the state, Kirksville is surrounded by Sugar Tree National Forest, Thousand Hills State Park, Forest Lake, and Hazel Creek Lake, offering an abundance of outdoor sports, including water and snow skiing, sailing, fishing, hunting, camping, and golf.
There's something special about KCOM. The faculty here goes way beyond what I ever expected.
As the founding school of osteopathic medicine, I was impressed with the traditions that KCOM preserves, as well as the medical education that I get here.
By coming to Kirksville, it's the best investment that you can make. You're making an investment in yourself.
Dr. Fred Tinning, President, Kirksville College of Osteopathic Medicine.
When you look at healthcare today and what's taking place, whether it's in inner cities or in rural America, that the osteopathic profession, with over 70% of our physicians still caring for the individual family, especially in communities of 75,000 or less, when you realize this heritage, when you realize this obligation to health care, when you realize that we have at our cornerstone the opportunity to make a difference in health care in America, especially rural America, then you realize our obligation, our responsibility for training people for the 21st century.
Choosing the right school to attend is choosing your future. The Kirksville College of Osteopathic Medicine creates an environment to become more than just a physician. It helps you become the kind of physician you always dreamed you could be. KCOM is committed to providing students with the best medical education available. Make a commitment to excellence. Make a commitment to Kirksville College of Osteopathic Medicine.